all your photo, video, and voiceover needs, check out the fine folks at Blueberry Productions. They will take good care of you. If you don't believe me, you can see for yourself. Check out their work at blueberryproductions.tv, the Facebook page, Blueberry Productions, also a Vimeo page, a YouTube page, and it's Blueberry, BLUBERRY, Prod on Twitter. Check them out today. Blueberry Productions, great people, great work, great service.
Hey there, your yard took a real beating this summer. Luckily, Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard has your back. Just feed your grass with Scott's again this fall when the air is cool and the soil is warm. It's the perfect time to give your lawn a boost. If you do, Winter Guard will give your yard the nourishment it needs to help weak, thin grass recover and support root growth, giving you a greener, more resilient lawn both now and next spring. Guaranteed. Grab a bag of Scott's Turf Builder Winter Guard today. You'll be back to barbecuing in no time. This is a Scott's Yard.
Hey parents, we all try to be extra careful with our children in the car, but then we get an important call or text. Remember, our children are watching. Make every drive a good example. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
Hello, my name is Travis Williams, President and CEO of Academics and Athletic Consulting, focusing on educating and empowering tomorrow's collegiate athletic leaders. My passion is for the education and genuine concern and care for today's student athlete. It's the centerpiece of my life's work. A college education, both in and out of the classroom, is a truly rewarding benefit. For more information on AAC, you can go to www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Once again, www.academicsandathleticsconsulting.com. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Academics and Athletic Consulting, or Twitter at Coach TWill24, or Instagram Travis L. Williams 24. Or you can call me at 404-542-6079. Once again, AAC is very proud to partner with J.R. McHenry of the Bossman Radio Show, covering sports and entertainment across the country. Please tune in weekly for informative, entertaining, and expert analysis on today's sports and entertainment topics. Thank you.
Earl on the beat.
Back in the Bossman Show. We're here with you. We started our basketball coverage this year with my man Chattanooga, Coach Lamont Paris of the Mocs out of SoCon. Coach Paris, man, what's good up in the Nougat, man?
JR, man, everything is good here, baby. We just got back from a little trip to the Bahamas. We played in a 3-game deal down there, and the guys went home for a little bit, so we're ready to get the sleeves rolled up and get back to work.
Coach, how was that Bahamas trip for you guys, man? Getting to kind of bond with your guys, the new players, get an early look at the guys you brought in as well. Get the guys come with that camaraderie there a little bit there. So how about you going to a nice Bahamas trip down in that beautiful waters down there of Nassau and then the Bahamas, all that good stuff they got going on down there for you guys?
Yeah, it was great. It was great. That's the biggest part of it. There's 2 main things to it. They give you 10 extra practices before you go down there, so that's always good for the team. And then the biggest part of it to me is all the just the time they spend together and get to know each other. And, you know, everybody's got a story. And, you know, one guy was acting like a clown and one guy figured out something else about another guy. So that stuff, it ends up showing itself on the basketball court. So those are the main reasons that we did it. Now, we went down there, we played 3 games. We played pretty well also. But that wasn't as big a deal for me as just the extra practices and then the time that we got to spend together down there on the beach.
Yeah, 3-0 on a good foreign trip is always good when you're in a nice Bahamas paradise, so you can't go wrong there, Coach.
Yeah, no, because the worst thing you do though is, you know, the games. I tried not to put too much stock in the actual outcomes of the games, because the last thing you want to do is you go down there and then you don't play well, and then you're down there in paradise with a mean mug look on your face because everybody got sour taste. So, but we played pretty well, so that was good. We enjoyed it. We had one day where they had nothing to do but go to the water slide park and the beaches and just to hang out. So it was good.
No doubt. Also, you brought back my man Eddie Shannon, man. He was there on the previous staff before you got there, man. So what is Eddie going to bring to your staff now that he's back with you guys representing the Mocs?
Yeah, so it was good. Eddie, one, he's familiar with the program and with the town and with the area, and he's got a place still in Atlanta. So he's been really good with just trying to get us in. This is still only our second year, and our whole staff was really from the Midwest. So just to get a guy who's from the South a little bit, lived in the Atlanta area, been down here working for a couple of years, and just to get us involved in the Atlanta area specifically. But so that was good. Eddie was a high-level player too, so he's got a good understanding of not only just the game of basketball, but he does things the right way. He's a pro, and so just the way he goes about his business is the type of way that I want our guys to see how we all do things and try to emulate that. So it was a good move for us.
And, Coach, it's so much new blood or down I-75, man, with you at Chattanooga. You got Amir at Kennesaw State, Rob Lanier down there at Georgia State. You got George Lynch at Clark, Atlanta down there as well. Tom Creaney at Georgia. You also got Greg Gary and Mercer. So I feel like I-75 corridor, I mean, a lot of new blood is there. And a lot of lectures to build and opportunity for you guys to get players because all the coaches are so new around this area now.
Yeah, there's no doubt. A lot of new faces in the area, a lot of new faces. So it just means it's going to be more competitive. With and good coaches, not only new faces, but some good coaches. And so, it'll be real competitive on these grounds down here to get some of these kids because, the talent is thick down here. And, so we're just trying to do our part to get in where we can. We actually are recruiting a couple. I can't say their names because it's an NCAA rule, right? Yeah. But we got a couple of young guys that we're recruiting from the Atlanta area. And so, we're really excited about them, and it's just a fertile grounds for basketball, and so we're trying to get some of that flavor here. We got one kid from Ackworth, Trey Dooms, transferred here. So, but we're just trying to get into that Georgia area a little bit more.
Coach, kind of read my mind. I want to talk to you about Trey Dooms out of Ackworth up there in Cherokee County, right up the road from the city here. So what is he going to bring to your roster this year, and what did you see in this young man that want to bring him to the Mocs program to help you guys out in SoCon this year?
Yeah, a couple of things. One, a couple of things that are of note. One, athletically, he's a big-time athlete, and I mean it in every sense of the way, just as far as the speed goes, quickness, change of direction laterally, which most people don't think about. Normally, when you think athleticism, you think just straight vert, but he's got that too. So I think that's the biggest thing. He can attack the rim, finishes at the rim, goes really aggressively. But the thing to me, he plays so hard, and I think he could be a big time defender for us too. But those are the areas on the court. But then he's a great kid off the court too. He transferred in here with a really good GPA from his first year at West Virginia, so he did a really good job academically. He's a high character kid. He's I really like his family. I've got a chance to meet and spend a little time with his mom and dad, and so he's got a good support system. He's a really good kid. He's got great faith. He's a good kid. I'm excited about working with him. Aside from just what he brings to the basketball court, just helping him achieve his goals and his dreams.
And, Coach, what did you and the staff prioritize this summer, Coach, as you call it, that fifth-place finish in SoCon play last year? So I know you do your self-scouting, self-evaluation. So what did you guys kind of prioritize? Say, hey, we want to get better at this going into next season here.
Yeah, well, one thing was we wanted to be older. That was one thing, just more experience. My first year here, we were the number one, the youngest team in the whole country in all of Division I, which was kind of crazy. But then last year, in year two, we had the sixth least experienced team in the country. So this year, the first thing we prioritized, we wanted to get older, and some of that happened because some of our guys are still here and they've gotten older. But then we also brought in some guys that have had experience. They're older and they've had experience. We got Matt Ryan, who's probably the oldest guy. I always joke about his age, but he played 2 years at Notre Dame before transferring to Vanderbilt, sat out a year, then played his third year of eligibility at Vanderbilt. So this will be his 5th year of basketball. We got Ramon Vila is a junior on paper, but he also transferred and sat out, so he's a 4th-year junior. We got a kid, Rod Johnson, out of Madison, Wisconsin, who redshirted because he got hurt last year. He's a 4th-year junior. We got a lot of guys that are just a year older than what they say on paper, and then our normal guys that came back, Dave John Baptiste, right? He's a 4th-year junior. We got another guy that was out of the Denver area, Jonathan Scott, will be a senior for us. So we're older. That was our number one priority, was just to get older and more experience.
You got that right, Coach. Now, I was telling my guys here in the studio, I said, hey, Coach Parrish' team going to be scary because you all are older, as with guys you brought in, and guys, and your homegrown guys you already have on the roster. So, in your level of basketball, that's good to have that. Being old at the right time means you get make a good run to that tournament almost, and maybe get some chance to win that tournament when you go to Asheville there.
It's huge. It's huge. I'll tell you, the only people in the country that don't get to say anything about being young is the teams that got 2 and 3 and 4 McDonald's All-Americans, top picks in the lottery. I'm sorry, you don't get to say that you're young. Everybody else in the country that doesn't have those guys being young, it's a big challenge, big time challenge. So, you get mature teams like this. Those are the kind of teams that, like you said, as they get things figured out through the season, they have great chances at the end of the season to make runs, to whether that's in the SoCon tournament, the NCAA tournament. You look at a lot of these teams that get into the NCAA tournament and beat teams. It's because the games get close down the end, and then you've got veterans that are they don't get nervous in the situations. They've already played in games. They're just older kids. So that's a huge advantage. We're looking forward to it. I can't tell you how excited I am about this group and just about where we are now versus where we've come from and all the steps that have been involved in the entire process. I wouldn't have changed any of those, but man, really excited about the group that we have right now.
I heard it in your voice, Coach. I mean, you get me excited. I heard it in your voice how excited you are about this roster. I mean, it's gonna be.
The schedule's out, baby. The schedule's out. So you tell me when you want to come. Right? Let's get that job down. You tell me when you want to come.
You play Tennessee State, my alma mater. I'm about to cheering for y'all though. I guarantee.
That's all I like to hear.
Yeah, I was cheering for y'all, man. I'm saying, TSU. I don't want to go over there no more. I'm going to go you with the Mocs today. I saw the schedule, man. Let's talk about your schedule a little bit there, Coach. I saw it. You got Tennessee, Florida State. You got a home-to-home with Troy. Thanksgiving tournament I saw you got going on. So that non-conference schedule you got is great, Coach. And how that schedule works out also works out recruiting for you to help you promote the Mock brand as well, because you're playing high-level schools, different schools, Eastern Kentucky, overseas schools as well. So South Alabama, Coach Riley does a great job down there in Mobile. So you have a great schedule to kind of put that brand out there throughout the South about, hey, we got some brewing here in Chattanooga.
Yeah, for sure. And so I think when it relates to recruiting, it's in two different ways. One, you get local games, right? We got some good local games and just regional games. So some of these kids that we recruit, they say, hey, man, we're going to play Troy's. We're going to play Tennessee State. We're going to play Tennessee. We're going to play some teams that I'm familiar with around this area. My family can come and see me. But then at the same time, for some of these other guys, the transfer market is so big right now, and we've got some transfers on our team. And some of those guys that have transferred from high-level programs, Big 12, ACC, SEC, some of those guys that play in those leagues, they're used to playing that competition. So when we want to make sure we schedule a couple of those games every year. One, I think is good just because it shows you where you are, right? There's no faking it at that point when you play against those guys. But two, if you're going to be good, you need to be able to beat, or you're going to play in an NCAA tournament, you're going to have to beat teams like that in a tough environment. And I just think it's good for everybody, good for our fans. The kids want to play those games. I want to play those games. I'm never afraid to find out where we are. I like playing those games and challenging yourself. So it's an exciting schedule. I really like the team and I like the schedule too. I think it's exciting for the fans, and it's a good recruiting tool for the guys as we start calling and making recruiting calls.
And Cole, look at the landscape of the state of Tennessee's basketball-wise, and this comments with basketball in general. Chattanooga's in a great little spot. It's nestled in a good spot in Tennessee. You can go to Clarksville to Chattanooga, or I-24 through Nashville. I feel like the Nashville schools, of course, Austin people Grant figure you have outside of Tennessee and Memphis are the best locations in Tennessee to actually get a chance to go to school, have an experience in a nice city, and still play ball at a good level to get seen. Because that's my thing. I'm trying to tell kids, Coach. It don't matter where you play at. If you put out there good tape, the scouts are gonna find you.
There's no question. You gotta play, and you gotta play well, and that's what it boils down to. It doesn't mean you gotta score 40. It doesn't mean you gotta try to get your team to win. But if you're out there just doing the right things and playing well, people are gonna see you. People are gonna find you, and that's the same. Whether that's high school guys getting recruited at the collegiate level, or if it's college players that are trying to get a paycheck when they get done to play the game. You gotta have your team do well, and you gotta be an integral part of what's going on. It doesn't mean you gotta score 40. We keep trying. Guys always try to be about a bucket, and that's the quickest way for them to get noticed. But just out there doing the right things, and people know. But the area is really good. The state is really good. It's competitive. Even at the college level, there's a lot of universities here. We got some turnover in the state with Penny at Memphis, and then Vandy, and there's been a lot of some good coaches coming into the state, and so it's just a good time to be around here and to be in chat and just to be in this whole general region.
And it's also good, coaches, no income tax to the sea. It's always good too.
It's always good. It's always
and keep more
good.
money in your pocket. Coach, I'm coming up to Chattanooga here real soon. My girl wants to go to the aquarium, so I'm going to hit you and Eddie up. Say, y'all,
okay.
I'm coming one weekend. I just don't know when. I'm believing I'm coming.
Sure. Hey, you can't. You ever been to the aquarium? Have you taken her to the aquarium?
Never been, man. Never been.
Okay, you'll be in her good graces. I'm telling you, you come up here, that'd be a good thing for you. Come up here, you take her to the aquarium. She'll like you even more if that's possible. So.
Hey, I hope so, man.
Make sure
I'm trying.
Make sure you swing by if you do.
Yes, indeed. I'm coming up there one weekend, Coach. I don't quite know yet, but she won't go to the aquarium. I want to go to the Chattanooga Aquarium. I'm going to see the Lookout Mountain. I said, Phil, we'll do that. I don't mind. If it makes you happy, we'll do it.
That's right. Yeah, and you make a little pit stop over here at McKenzie Arena too.
Yeah, come on over there on McCallie. I still know how to get there. I still know the way
That's
over
right.
there.
You do. You got it right. It's on auto. You put it on autopilot.
Yes, indeed. Coach, man, good to catch up with you, man. Like I said, you're my first of the year, Coach. You're my first guy that y'all talking to is you, man. So
that's great.
You the man.
Hopefully we set the bar high, JR. Hopefully we set it high.
Hey, man, your energy is off the charts, Coach. No, they can't match your energy, man. They're going to be way below the bar. You be the man all year long. Set the standard. Coach Paris is the standard for this show this year. You don't bring his energy. You ain't bringing it.
I like that.
Hey, Coach,
all
thank
right,
you for your time, brother. Be easy,
yeah,
brother.
No problem. Absolutely.
Right.
And make sure you give me a holler when you get into the chat, okay?
We'll do, Coach.
Okay. All right, my man. We'll see you.
No doubt. Folks, it's Lamont Paris. You're on the Bossman Show, people.
Run that back, Turbo.
Hip-hop fans, I got a great album for you. The debut album from Family Grind ENT, True Speech and 313 Fresh. We're going to give you 2 discs, 33 songs of pure, genuine hip-hop. Album is available on iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, illstreetrex.com, and streaming live right now on Rhapsody, Beats Music, Spotify, Xbox Music, Slacker Radio, and SoundCloud. Check them out today. True Speech and 313 Fresh. Family Grind ENT. Believe in it. Get it.
A gorgeous tan from Suntan City gives you an inner glow that relights the fire when you run into your first crush.
Vicky, who was that?
An old boyfriend.
Lucky you just tanned at Suntan City.
Lucky he's single. We're doing lunch tomorrow.
Won't be single for long then.
During Tour of the City, try all 5 tans, including spray tan, for just $4.99. Restrictions may apply. Click to buy now.
Suntan City, let yourself shine.
When you're a teen, you finally get to make some of your own decisions. Who are you going to hang out with? What do you want to be? Are you going to glance at that text while driving? Remember, a split second is all it takes for something tragic to happen. Be in the zone. Turn off your phone. Visit childrenshospital.vanderbilt.org/BITZ to learn more about our teen driver safety program. Brought to you by Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt, the Ford Motor Company Fund, and the Allstate Foundation.
It's maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer. All the stars are closer.
Tell me what you gonna do to me. Confrontation ain't nothing new to me. You could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me.
Alexa, play Kendrick Lamar and SZA.
Okay.
Maybe the night that my dreams might let me know. All the stars are closer.
With Amazon Music, a voice is all you need. Get tens of millions of songs. Download the Amazon Music app today.
Yeah, it's your man JC, the host with the most, baby, and it goes down each and every Saturday night right here in the city of Memphis. That's right, y'all. It goes down at Clicks Sports Bar Memphis, baby. 3705 Malco Way, Memphis, Tennessee, 38125. Come out and join us, the Three Kings, each and every Saturday night for the livest karaoke in the city. Everybody gets in free till 10 p.m. Only $5 after. Great food. We got drink specials. We got all kind of games, man. We got the pool tables popping. Whatever you want, we got you, man. Come on out. Have a good time with us each and every Saturday night. That's Clicks Sports Bar, Memphis.